Welcome. This review video covers useful expressions from today's lesson, with vocabulary, dialogue, speech practice, and translation practice. Part 1. Useful phrases and vocabulary. Listen and repeat. Keep up with something.
ペースなどについていく。
Keep up with something. The faster the conversation goes, the harder it is to keep up. Custom prompt.
カスタムプロンプト、独自に組んだ指示文。
Custom prompt. I send the AI a custom prompt before we start, setting the topic and difficulty. Pick up on.
を敏感に察知する、気づく。
Pick up on. It picks up on the mood of the conversation, not just the words. Assign someone a character class.
その人にキャラクターの職業を割り当てる。
Assign someone a character class. Based on how you speak, it assigns you a character class. Come out as.
分析、診断の結果という結果になる。
Come out as. If you speak with rich, emotional language, you come out as a bard. Weave words together.
言葉を紡ぐ、巧みに話を組み立てる。
Weave words together. Speaking fluently is like weaving your words together into a spell. Level up.
レベルアップする、能力を高める。
Level up. Every conversation is a chance to level up your own skill. In real time.
リアルタイムで、その場ですぐに。
In real time. You can see exactly where your level stands, in real time. Cuts both ways.
良い面も悪い面もある。
Cuts both ways. Tracking your progress this closely cuts both ways. Get knocked down.
打ちのめされる。
Get knocked down. In any RPG, you take hits and get knocked down sometimes. Work as fuel.
燃料として働く、原動力になる。
Work as fuel. I want that frustration to work as fuel, not a reason to quit. At its core.
本質的には、突き詰めれば。
At its core. Language learning, at its core, is a role-playing game. It hit me that.
だとはっと気づいた。
It hit me that. It hit me that language learning and role-playing games work the exact same way. Grind through.
単調な作業を我慢してこなす。
Grind through. I didn't want daily practice to feel like something to grind through. Compelling pitch.
説得力のある提案、売り込み。
Compelling pitch. Turning self-improvement into a game people want to keep playing is a compelling pitch. Part 2. Natural English Dialogue. Listen to the natural version. So, tell me about this idea you mentioned, turning English learning into an actual role-playing game. How does that even work? It starts with ChatGPT's advanced voice mode, actually. I feed it a custom prompt before we even start talking, how many minutes I want to speak, what topic to cover, and what difficulty level to set. Difficulty, meaning mostly the speaking speed. The faster it talks, the harder it is to keep up. Got it. And once the conversation's done, what does it actually analyze? The obvious things, of course, pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, how smoothly I speak. But it goes further than that. It picks up on the mood of the exchange, how proactive I was, how naturally expressive my language sounded. That's impressive. So what happens after all that gets analyzed? Based on how I spoke, it assigns me a character class, like something straight out of a fantasy game. Wait, an actual class? Like a warrior or a mage? Exactly. If you speak fluently, weaving your words together almost like you're casting a spell, you get cast as a wizard. And if your language is rich and emotional, if you can really read the room, you come out as a bard. I love that. And does it come with leveling up too? It does. I earn experience points, and I can see exactly where my level stands, in real time. I imagine that cuts both ways, though. Some days you must nail it, and other days, not so much. It does sting, some days. But here's the thing, a role-playing game was never just about winning. You take hits. You get knocked down. And that's exactly the parallel that hit me. Language learning, at its core, is a role-playing game. You're just leveling up a skill, your own, one conversation at a time. So the frustration becomes part of the design, not something to avoid. Exactly. I want that frustration to work as fuel, not as a reason to quit. I want my progress to be something I can actually see, not just something I hope is happening. And with dozens of hidden classes and achievements still waiting to be unlocked, daily practice starts to feel like something to look forward to, not something to grind through. Turning self-improvement into a game people actually want to keep playing. That's a pretty compelling pitch. That's exactly the idea. Part 3. Speech English only. Listen first, then practice reading aloud. I feed it a custom prompt before we even start talking. The faster it talks, the harder it is to keep up. It picks up on the mood of the exchange, not just the words. Based on how I spoke, it assigns me a character class. If you speak fluently, you get cast as a wizard. I can see exactly where my level stands, in real time. A role-playing game was never just about winning. You take hits, and you get knocked down sometimes. Language learning, at its core, is a role-playing game. I want that frustration to work as fuel, not a reason to quit. I want my progress to be something I can actually see. Turning self-improvement into a game is a compelling pitch. Part 4. Translation Practice. Say the English during the silent pause.
話す速さがこの練習の難易度を決めています。
The speaking speed determines the difficulty of this practice.
AI は発音だけでなく、話の流暢さも分析してくれます。
The AI analyzes not just pronunciation, but also fluency.
彼女はいつも場の雰囲気を敏感に察知します。
She always picks up on the mood of the room.
この結果によって、あなたに新しい職業が割り当てられます。
This result will assign you a new character class.
感情豊かに話せば、吟遊詩人という結果になるかもしれません。
If you speak with rich emotion, you might come out as a bard.
自分の進み具合をリアルタイムで確認できます。
You can check your progress in real time.
早く上達したいという気持ちは、良い面も悪い面もあります。
Wanting to improve quickly cuts both ways.
誰でも時には打ちのめされることがあります。
Everyone gets knocked down sometimes.
この仕組みは突き詰めればとてもシンプルです。
This mechanism, at its core, is very simple.
私はその失敗を成長のための燃料として使いたいです。
I want to use that failure as fuel for growth.
毎日の練習を我慢してこなすものに発したくありません。
I don't want daily practice to be something to grind through.
それはなかなか説得力のある提案ですね。
That's a pretty compelling pitch, isn't it? Great work. Practice today's key phrases until they feel calm and automatic.